Welcome to Albion TV presents the AO Daily Show, your source of real news in an unreal world, keeping up to date on the latest news, events, and the great community of Albion Online. Today is Monday, the 15th of March, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen One, and joining me today, as always, my impeccable co-host, the mogul of bags, the king of sacks. Yes, I have Bogul. How are you doing today, buddy?
The king of sacks?
Yeah,
Wow. Yes,
you
sir.
know,
I have a very big bag. But doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, and hmm,
Hmm.
check that.
What do you mean? Check that.
Other than my left arm, I'm doing really, really well.
Yeah.
It's a little broken, but other than that, I'm doing very well. I've really enjoyed the last couple of weeks here in Albion. I'm having a great time playing, and I'm very much looking forward to the faction warfare update in Call to Arms. It looks really exciting. The parts I haven't already experienced anyway. I
Hmm.
have done a couple of play tests, and I've really enjoyed that. It's it's good content, Bogle,
And
and
it's
I,
only
I'm
2 days away, sir.
and
Wednesday.
we will be here for it.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Special show on Wednesday. Tune in. Don't forget. Today. What is today about, sir? Other than us hyping Call to Arms.
Well, we have lots of fan stuff today, Bogle.
Community Monday, you say?
Community Monday. Yes, it's the day where we talk about what's going on with the community, and it's 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 been a little while since we did one of these. We didn't do one last Monday, so the
Right.
fan art
Holiday
started to
time.
stack up. It was our holiday, yeah.
Hmm.
After the Crystal League Championship, we had to take a little bit of a breather as it does take quite a bit of effort to make those happen. And I was like, you know what? I just want to rest.
Or some sleep, because
Yeah.
you need all that energy to do some faction warfare 24/7 in the next week, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing quite a bit of it. I will likely be playing for Martlock, uh, Blue
Boo,
Lock, Best Lock.
boo,
Uh,
like boo.
what? What?
Carly on best lord.
If I had a talented group of PvPers to play with,
Oh,
say I was still in Pony and Friends,
saying
I
still
would
good, huh?
be, yeah, I would be in that group. But with my less than hmm,
Hmm.
professional level of PvPers that I'm currently playing with,
Oh
I,
no.
I'm gonna go with something more akin to a Martlock or a Limehurst.
I think we might need a new what's it called? Emojis. I almost said emojis for Twitch chat. I think might need the factions in it finally. I
You
just
know,
random thought.
I'm gonna have to see if we can't get some more of those. I don't want to take any of the ones we have out. I love the ones we have,
Hmm.
and if we only have six and we make all of them, a faction.
Did everybody already pick their faction? Is that all settled already, or is it going to be one of these where everybody just picks the most popular faction, or like some streamer goes and says I'm going here, and now everybody joins that faction because it's a random guy on Reddit says the mount's OP, and then everybody's like, yep. Or do you think everybody already has their picks, guys? Do you have already
Bridgewatch
chosen?
Mount OP.
Yeah, but that's the same problem, right? You need good people or
Yeah, that
skilled
one's for
people.
you need skilled people to make that one work for you. Like you have to all be in comms, working together, and
Limehurst chats into Limehurst so far.
yeah, they are. Well, it's the healing mount. It's the healing
Hmm.
mount. Like it's pretty good. Like that's the thing about the mounts, Bogle. All of them have their uses, and eh, some of them are a little bit easier to use than others. And Limehurst definitely is the probably the easiest one for you to use as a player running into battle, dropping that. Everybody's gonna be thrilled with you. They're gonna be like, "Yay!"
Sabotage has a good point. I'm not going Carlion for the first few weeks so I can get those mounts. Because when you join Carlion, you will lose all that standing in the others. Maybe
Hmm.
maybe But
Well,
what
well,
if I don't have standing?
can you buy the other mounts?
I think you should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But that would be
just
money.
kill people, take their loot, take their mounts. Like,
Faction,
Carleon gives
it's
you everybody's
warfare.
mounts, right? I mean,
It's called faction warfare. It's not faction farming. Well,
mhm.
maybe. Oh well.
That
Community
would be
Monday. What are we doing
Bogle.
today?
You just made me think of something.
Huh?
Why don't each city have their own vegetable to grow?
One day, Shozen. One day.
I want that. I want them to each have their own special food. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Let's talk about a little bit about today, because you said we have CTA hype coming tomorrow and Wednesday. Today is a little bit of community day. We have some things that piled up over the last week that we really want to show. We have a lot of cool fan art. We also do have raffles today, right, in the show.
Yeah, I'm starting one right now. If you just give
Ooh.
me 2 seconds, some buttons have been moved around on me.
And of course,
Move
we
out
have to
update.
do some of the, or we want to do some of the reminders, public service announcements. We have to talk about a little bit of news, because sometimes some things you shouldn't forget. In case, just really briefly, in case you haven't watched any of the dev talks yet on the new upcoming CTA update on Wednesday, then definitely take a look at these. There's 3 out, 4 out by now. There's the faction warfare revamped one, the ranks
I
and
think there's
the
actually
mounts.
5 out now, Bogle.
Yeah, the 6th faction.
Because there's the one from before the faction warfare revamp one, like the
Oh,
introductionary one.
true. Loadouts is out, and the other one I don't have prepared, but yeah, all of that leads into the CTA update. And with that comes the prep work. Guys map. There you go. Coming to you March 17th, right? That one, call to arms. And for that, on the 17th, as a reminder, there's a longer maintenance. So prepare for that. Server should be up 15-ish UTC, 14, 15-ish UTC. And then everything should be ready for the chaos.
Yeah, I've got my fingers crossed on that one. We're going to be bouncing around live on air and looking at what's going on. We're going to test out the loadouts. We're going to look at the wavy grass, and we're going to spend a lot of time checking out faction warfare and trying to explain to you, what do all these different symbols on the map mean? Guys, there's stars on this map now. What do I do?
I don't know yet what to do. But you mentioned wavy grass.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cute, right? We looked briefly at it yesterday. But it's not only that we got a few new systems, but also a bunch of updates or upgrades, I guess you can call it, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
wavy grass, just like fingers, and what is it? What else did we have that was in a similar vein?
We had reflections added. We had some just basic polish added.
Sounds, right? We had a sound
Sounds were
update.
added to the game. Sounds were changed. Oh gosh, the old school skinning and cloth harvesting. That was the worst. I couldn't do it, Bogle. Was
Well, that looks kind of cool, right? The
wavy grass is nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
really nice. And I like how they made that comparison with the fade over. You can really see it. I think it's going to give a lot of life to how it feels like to walk around in Albion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to say that's the favorite part of the update for me, but
I like this.
know
Wiggle grass is a big friggin' deal. Huge. Thanks, Meat Cup.
yes.
I don't want to know what a meat cup is, but thank you nonetheless.
Well, talking about people from chat, we also do shoutouts later today. I forgot to mention that. We will have some shoutouts that you guys put into Twitch chat, and we will be reading these at the end of the show. So if you have anybody to shout out that you want to get in before the end of the show, do it now, do it later during the show, and we will give your friends the shout out they deserve, I guess.
Do we really have 2 weeks of shoutouts to take care of here, Bogle?
I think it includes some of the tournament shoutouts as well, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
there
we
might be a
should
few.
plan for like
I
half
think
an hour of
Kazik and I
shoutouts.
ran through some of them during the tournament, about halfway through, but we did have more to do, and we will take care of those. And
Yeah.
they do stack up. They do stack up. But we have some more PSAs to get through
Mhm.
real quick. Uh, SBI is hiring. If you have skills that pay the bills, do check out the Albion's job page. I do hope that you have them and that you can uh, join us one day, or join them one day, I should say, over in Berlin, as I'm not there. And you won't be able to join me because I'm not telling you where I am. There's also a new skin bundle, and by new I mean it's 3 months old, and you can go ahead and get the Barbarian skin bundle. It is available in game for $30 US. Um, what else do we have here? Ooh, the Continental rework and the Hellgate location removal migration list. What is this, Spogel?
It's a
That
huge.
is a mouthful. What I haven't even seen this yet.
It's from a few weeks ago actually. Seldom went to the forums and basically developer statements section said that with a CTA, a bunch of stuff is going to change in the world. Specific zones will be different come CTA. And that means some stuff is going to move, and you shouldn't be afraid if your stuff moved. That's the TLDR of it.
Okay.
It has 3 different things: Battle Vault migration in the Royal Cities. The Conqueror's Hall level 3s are getting removed, and these are just getting moved to your city. The Carleon building plots are they are sort of, I think, under the hood updating the cities. And that means if you have furniture placed next to one of your buildings, then you should pick these up, because otherwise they go poof on the maintenance. That's not cool. Because if you own a city plot, then you can put down things next to it. Let me. I think I have that somewhere here, right there. That one, yeah. That. See, there's like a chest there. This one, and then if you have that on your plot, then these go poof. So don't forget to pick them up before tomorrow.
Vogel, is that your plot?
No, I just chose a random one. Of course it's mine.
Okay.
Because I knew I
Okay,
had
I
a
was just
chest
gonna
there, sorry.
I was gonna be like, you're showing off your plot here. You're trying to say get that cheap crafting at 6%, right?
No, that's the 40% toolmaker I have in Carline. That
Don't go to
is
that one.
that I was like, cool, we have a reasonable toolmaker crafting back in Carlin again, and then some dude put it down to 10%. I was like, all right, never mind. Boxes.
These guys. Where's
Retrieve your
Pradatz when you
furniture.
need him?
Also, in case you have furniture in the Royal Continent, you will have to retrieve that as well. And if you are logged out in a certain zone, which you can see here, depending on all of these zones, if you're logged out there, then you will get moved to a certain city. Not going to go through all of these, but in case for some reason you either have furniture or a character logged out in a very specific position that really is important to you, it includes some hideout road zones. Then take a look at this list. You will get moved come CTA on Wednesday.
Oh boy. I will make sure that I log out in a city.
Yeah.
I don't think I rarely log out outside of a city. It takes too long.
60 seconds?
Yeah, it's far too long.
You just close Albion and walk away, right? And then you hope that you don't die for 60
I hope
seconds.
I don't
That's
die,
how it
yeah.
works, actually.
I actually haven't done that in a long time, I'll be honest. And I'm playing a little bit safer now that I don't have oodles and oodles of gold to just throw away anymore. That's what happens when you stop working that economy, Bogle. You just start losing stuff, and
Wow.
I don't have Roselia to give me free gear anymore.
Times change, Shozen, for the better.
I know.
Let's talk about bans.
I like talking about bans.
1,102 accounts banned again
That's
for
very specific.
yes, third-party currency transactions. A bunch of people got shown the door because users are prohibited from selling, purchasing, renting, leasing, offering, accepting, disseminating, or copying virtual benefits, including virtual currency, blah, 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 from third parties, unless expressly permitted, which basically means nothing's permitted right
Yeah,
now.
you're not. No, you can't. You can't do it.
So that was a thing Wednesday.
And
These are new, right? These
yeah,
posts that
these are new, and there's more new posts too. But I did want to remind people that despite what you may have heard online, if you're banned, you can't just make another account. That's called ban evasion, and you will get rebanned. So be
Hmm.
aware.
Yes, be aware. Um,
Like whack-a-mole, whack, whack,
that's the
whack,
annoying thing, right?
whack.
You
Well, not
some
when they go
people.
and make videos about it. They make it super easy, Bogle. Let me just.
Well, I guess if you talk on Discord, then it's also kind of easy.
Hmm
People know your
hmm
voice.
They do make it easy. Thanks, guys.
um, yeah. Talking about banning people. I think there's a community topic that's been a little bit overrated over the last week or two, right? The people are posting videos of speed hacking on Reddit, and there was this whole. It only popped up like a week and a half ago, right? And then suddenly Reddit got an influx of like, I don't know, 5, 6 different posts about people, guys, hacking,
Hmm
and even like MMORPG picked it up, and then Myth or Syria went to Reddit and said, guys.
I got so many posts about it in game that I thought it was a hoax.
Yeah.
Like they were all telling me to talk to somebody like I have no interest in talking to, and I'm like, why would I do that? Nah. If there's hacking going on, simply use the report, contact support, and they'll take care of it. I can't do anything, and turns out, Bogle,
Yeah.
that speed hacker is becoming an issue. He's kind of bothered SBI to the point where they made official announcements about it.
That doesn't
Do
happen
we-
very often, does it?
No, it does not. Rarely do they go, there's a guy who's pissing us off, and we've been swatting him, but he keeps coming back using very sneaky techniques, and he's a very adept hacker. Why he's doing it, we don't know. What is his problem? We're
Uh,
going to figure it out. And we are developing new ways and new methods of tracking him and stomping him out like some sort of little cockroach. I paraphrased that, by the way. That's not exactly how they did it.
the way they said it is that Mythosyria went to Reddit and said, hackers and their associated accounts get banned permanently on first offense. A lot of the current reports are triggered by one very dedicated and technically skilled cheater who keeps creating new accounts. Oh no. Anyway, and then everybody's reporting that guy, right? And they will be releasing some sort of fix for that soon. Because they can't say it. They're just like, yeah, we have to keep it secret, and we have to, we're working on this, and with this ban stuff and the measures that companies take to prevent that is you can't ever share details, right? It's
Yeah.
otherwise it's
Well, then they make it easier for him to avoid you.
yeah.
But I do want to let you know if this does happen to you, you do get killed by a speed hacker. You need to contact support either through support at albion.com or albiononline.com through your email, or just go through albiononline.com to your accounts page and then go down and form a ticket. Now, I can't promise you will get your stuff back, but if you give them proof and contact them, you may. It might happen. I've seen it in a case or two where it's happened, but it's up to support, not to me, not to SBI. So don't complain to me or to them if you don't. Um, I would suggest personally that if you have an NVIDIA video card that you run shadow play all the time, if you're out and about in the red zones with this SOB out there making people's lives a
If you're
living
that kind
hell.
of paranoid
Yeah,
person.
if you're paranoid like
Yeah.
like me. Um, it will record the last 15 minutes at all time. Then you can go ahead and just press whatever button you designate to it, and it will create a video of what just happened, and you can go ahead and send that to SBI and well, support. You know,
Support.
they'll do what
It's
they can.
technically SBI, isn't it? Support
No,
is.
it's not.
What do you mean? The customer support of
Customer
so
support.
Sandbox Interactive is not as that can't.
I believe they have another company that handles support for them. Yeah, supports a third party.
All right, let's not
Because
go into
it's we only have like 50 employees, and I believe you need more than that to deal with the amount of support issues that we have on a daily basis.
Let's not go into this.
Oh, Doer says it's not third party. I'm bad. Oh my god. I'm in trouble here. Somebody, don't clip that. Don't send that to my boss.
Season 11 wrap up then, Shozen. How's that? Familiar.
I'm gonna go to
face?
Sweden now and go beg for my job back.
Familiar face takes the first place crown. Let's talk about other things.
Yeah, I wrote that. I don't need to see it
Really?
again. Yeah, it says it right up at the top.
Where?
I write all of these.
By Shozen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why Syndic went in the forums and said, "Don't let that guy write more."
Probably.
But Black Order won, and if you want to know how they won, then you can read all about it on the news page written by yours truly. I thought they'll put another name there, actually.
No, that's generally me. I generally write them all. I do get some of them I've sent information to Prince Caspian in the past, and he has made a couple of them. But generally, I write them, and he edits them to make sure I don't put too many commas in.
He doesn't look if you write the wrong thing, right?
No.
Has there anybody messaged you and go, so about your season write-up, sir, I have a few things to clarify. Has that ever happened?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I did an interview with them so they could.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
See, so if
not.
you feel,
Yeah.
that there's some issues there, there's a way to rectify that, not just go, you suck.
And I will admit this one was a little bit shorter than my usual season write-up. There was so much content coming out with Call to Arms that the translators are overwhelmed right now, and they just didn't get like I can't send them a 4,000 word write-up. It's got to be rather short, and unfortunately, I did get some messages from the Russians because their version is much shorter than the one that's posted there even, and they were like, hey, what's up, bro? And I was like, well, the go ahead and read the English version. He's like, yeah, but why? Why? And I was like, just I actually had I think it was Fred Riddick ended up translating it for Black Order so they could understand that the write-up I did was fairly kind to them this season compared to last season. Last season I was a little bit tough on them.
Because you just said, well, Black Order won, and they did it because they agreed with friends.
Because they paid for it. Yeah,
they paid for it, and now they did that again, or what did you write?
Well, this time I said that they actually earned it. I actually believe they did earn it this time. They only got about 30% of their season points from the Crystal League. They had to go out there and take castles, raid mages, and do work. I mean, you don't get that for free. You have to play the game to get it. Now, there may have been some hand-holding involved, and maybe some of those castles were easier to get than others, but they still had to show up and go and do the work.
Easier to get. I like it. So is Black Order doing it again then? Or is Mudhouse just running away with it?
No. I believe Black Order is going, well, yes to the first question, no to the second question, and then to reiterate a little bit further, I believe that Black Order intends to win the season again. I was told about 4 weeks ago that they would 5 weeks ago now that they were going to win the season. That was after I was told that Blue Army was going to win the season. But that because they wanted to see where that fourth gem goes. But then I guess Shiro and Mojo decided amongst themselves that it would in fact go to Black Order so they could have 3 to really rub it in the face of Money Guild.
Wow. Okay. Sasari in chat is saying that there's a rumor around that Sun's paying big money for Mercs raiding mages. Have you heard about that?
I have not
I
heard
have
about
not
that.
either.
But I will be I plan to talk to Magic Mark
Oh,
later in the week. That's one of the shot callers for Black Order. He does speak English, and he runs. Well, I don't want to spoil the interview, but there's some very interesting things going on inside of Black Order that
mm,
many of us do not know about. And he will be explaining that in the interview. And it's some very juicy information. And
nice.
I'm
Okay,
looking forward to sharing that with the Albion world as a whole.
okay. Then that is hopefully going to air on Sunday, right?
Yeah, air on Sunday. Yes, that's the
Okay,
plan.
okay.
Sunday at 20 UTC.
All right, all right. Well, then, before we spend the rest of the week faction warfaring amongst each other, I think we have to start with the community wrap up things, the fan art from the last 2 weeks, because otherwise we just won't get to it over the week. And
Mm-hmm.
that would be a shame because there's so much great stuff that came out over the last few days that I'm worried we can't fit it in the rest of the show, actually. But
Well, we do have so many things we could talk about. Let's go right to that right now because there was so much fan art over the last 2 weeks. Let's just get right to it. Reddit boy Gary um, senses something coming. Let's just pop that one up here. This is almost like a meme more than fan art, as it's like a little joke.
wait, it doesn't go big. Why doesn't it go? There it goes. There you go. All right. Limehurst, Martlock, Sterling, Bridgewater, Stratford. Pictures. Long ago, the five cities lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when Carlin attacked. Only the Cabbage Trader, the master of the six cities, could stop the ruthless Carlion faction. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. Cover of Everton theme song plays for copyright reasons.
Where is Jim Benader?
Oh
We need
no.
Papa Jim to save us all. Bogle, we missed something I did want to hit up too. This is actually a straight meme. And before we get to the rest of the art, let's
Okay.
hit the funny. Um, Albion English Chat Starter Pack by Yavin for Hell. This is pretty good. Just up to. I can highlight it for you right there.
That's not it.
What do you mean that's not it?
That is it.
That's not it.
That
Oh,
is
no.
it. That is it actually, because it just shows the wrong one.
It just shows the wrong one. Weird.
Weird.
Okay. Notes freaking out on us, guys. We'll figure it out.
That's weird. It's kind of accurate though.
It's very accurate.
Turkish.
And you can tell what you see more of by the size.
Jewel me for silver. Can maintenance. Hey, who's spamming AOTV on Twitch live
I did
now?
that. Yeah, that's
Who's
me.
that? Right, you just sit here doing the show when you're supposed to be talking, like copy paste into English.
No, I generally do it about 15 minutes before the shows air, and I try to just let people know. One day I hope to get a button um, so that it's just like up in the top right. You know how you got all those other buttons? And I want it to like glow purple so that when AOTV is live, you just see a purple flash up in the right-hand
I mean,
corner.
if we choose a color purple, then Twitch needs to fork out some money, I think.
You know what? Forget purple. Let's just drop Twitch, stream on everything, and make it red like everything else.
Sure. Stream. We are live, guys.
Then I can
Watch
get a
us.
cat.
More memes shows, and do we have more memes?
Yeah, we have. Well, we have one more meme-ish thing, I guess. You know, I know SBI is busy right now with speed hackers. They're busy right now with the CTA update. They're busy with RMT. But right now, there is a fish in the mist that's about to asphyxiate.
No.
Yes.
Poor fish.
Yeah, if you look all the way over there on the left, Bogle, if you just stick your mouse all the way over on the left on that rock, there's a dang fish that's stuck on a rock.
who goes to Reddit and makes this kind of post when everybody's busy? It's like everybody's like, oh no, RMT, who is this guy? What is this? The CTA, I need to get ready. And then this one guy comes around the corner and goes, hey guys, look at my fish.
Poor fish. Grim Gino wants us to know about it.
Shout out. Well, that's enough memes, Shozen. If that's the quality of memory today, I mean, the first one was great, but the second one, if that's the curve we're taking, then we better don't show anything. Yes.
Star Cruiser crash. Let's see what we got here. We have some great art. We've got a lot of it. Evil Bob, from the artist of Albion Discord, has a pencil drawing that we should take a look at.
The what? The artist of Albion Discord?
Yeah, there's a new Discord created by Mishirin. She's got all the famous artists of Albion working overtime to create a ton of fan art. And they've created so much, Bogul.
What?
We're going to need to run very long today.
Let's keep going then. Let's keep going. This
right.
pencil drawing.
And while it's going on, I'm going to pull some raffles so that, everybody feels, like they're getting their fans worth here.
What's the next one is from Seaborn.
Seaborn is everyone's favorite stream sniper. He goes out there, follows streamers, and drops off gear for them.
That's a nice stream sniper. Okay.
Yeah. He also runs events for streamers. He's run a couple of 3v3 tournaments. Works really hard at making them successful, and I'm a big fan of his. And he has a ton of pencil drawings for us to check out.
That's one with an undead cape, and then this one is okay. Cool. All right. Better than
I feel like this guy should be attending school and paying attention.
and not drawing things on his school notebooks.
I just get that feeling.
I mean, it still looks pretty cool, though.
Oh, they're very cool. I'm not saying he shouldn't draw. I'm just feeling, like this is what I used to do in class. I would actually design video games in class and make drawings for all the stuff that you needed for them instead of doing my classwork, which is, why I'm here instead of making video games. I love Seaborn. Seaborn's awesome, Logic. What are you talking about making fun of Seaborn? I'm just saying that, I'm trying. He's still in school. Stay in school. Okay? That's all I'm doing here. Stay in school, Seaborn.
I like the picture.
And keep doing these amazing events and keep up the fan art too. Because I gotta say, I haven't seen many 16-year-olds who do as much work for community events as that guy does. And he deserves your patronage. If you ever hear that he's doing one of these 3v3 tournaments, check out the streamers who are involved, watch them, and enjoy it, because he does a hell of a lot of work to make him happen, and then afterwards takes all the criticism and then sleeps for 3 days.
What?
Well, and I chat with him.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Seaborn's content there. He did some really nice things. I was really impressed with some of them. I really liked it. I'm glad he does them. But Decius also drew his corrupted dungeon setup. And you can tell exactly what that dude's using.
Nice. These guys are drawing better than me, Shozen.
I've never seen you draw. I wouldn't know how to reference that. But these guys are drawing better than me, and I've seen me draw, and I can draw a damn fine Ninja Turtle.
What's this tiny thing, Shozen? X Crucible?
Okay, that's one of the problems with this one. So we have X Crucible. He has two great Avalonian constructs here, as well as another piece of art here. But this is I think this was his original SketchUp. And then this one is what he came out with, which is, I like the style. It looks freaking cool. I mean, that's the kind of thing you could throw up on your desktop. You know what I mean?
You can almost put if you
Put
have
this. Go ahead.
if you have like an Apple PC, you can put that as like the front thing, and then it glows in the center.
That would be cool.
What's it called? Stencil or something?
I have no idea. I've never had
Me
an
neither.
Apple PC, and
Me
I
neither. I
wouldn't
just know
do
that
that.
people used to. Anyway, um, so the other one from is also from Excrucible, right? The
Yes,
Bandits one.
and yeah, the bandits are coming. The bandits are coming. He went full Revere on this one.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I like the style. Again, it's that shadowed style. You can tell it's dark. It's a great piece of art. The dude's got some talent there.
With
It kicks ass.
with the red, like only the eyes on that flag, it really sticks out.
Hmm.
Like and like the and the head piece is also looks kind of like the one bandit with the throwing knife there. I like. I like.
Yeah, I
Now,
did too.
now what's that next one? Psychological ant. I mean,
It's a different art style.
it's a very different art style chosen. Um, uh, yeah. I mean, it's not bad, right, guys? It's not.
No, it's interesting. It's different, and it's I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like a SpongeBob-y kind of thing, you know?
The beard. Oh my god. And then a female variant of that same art style. It's kind of. I mean, what's that about?
It makes me giggle. I like it.
That's some of the proportions seem off, Chosen. Well,
I'm not gonna judge.
just applaud, right? Just yes, yes, clapping for everybody involved because we have more guys. We even have more fan art.
Hmm.
Gucci 2012 made a fan art based off his character menu screen. Let me make that big.
That's nice.
That's also nice.
It's nice.
That one was featured on the Twitter even, right? I
Yeah,
saw that.
absolutely, and I can see why. It's got a lightsaber,
What?
like a Darth Martlock there, right?
Yes, Darth Martlock and his lightsaber, uh, hunting the jungle Jedi's from Lamb.
Yes, I know it's an enchanted bloodletter sabotage, but let me have my fun.
Harry Cutter.
Yeah, I've decided I don't like the name Henry Cutter, so I'm gonna just start calling him Harry Cutter.
I think it's called. I think his name is. This guy's the Martlock faction captain's name was revealed in one of the dev talks, and we both forget whether or not it's Henry or Harry, and we didn't have
We're going with Harry
Harry Cutter.
because
I like
yeah,
Henry
you know,
Cutter.
for COVID,
No.
we all need haircuts, Bogle. We all need Harry Cutter.
Oh, uh, Harry Cutter.
Hmm.
I just
The
got that
barber
one.
of Carlion. Yeah.
I just got that one. Oh god. Next one has you in it.
Are we already that far into these? Yeah, I guess we do. This is an AOA community picture. So we were all Uda-chan messaged us and said that she was going to be drawing one of her pictures live. The last community show, I showed a ton of pictures from the process that she does.
Hmm.
And Mashirin and Aged Hunter were the others who were watching for about 2 hours while she made her art. And this is a really cool image that was made from that event. You know, it's got me, it's got Mish, it's got Uda and Aged, and you can see Uda kind of like doing her magic, you know, with the
Oh.
crystals while she's like holding her phone as well. And it's really freaking cool. I love this. It just it's awesome. So
The ghost is kind of creepy. Aged Hunter, is that you? Did you who made this?
no, Aged Hunter made it.
That's very creepy, sir. But
You mean his little face in the background?
yeah, look at that. It's like
But like, look, he used the avatar that we use. For
right, right,
me,
right.
it's the
No,
avatar that Mish
I'm
uses for
no,
her.
that's all very, very well done, and the face is kind of funny too, like how he looks over there. But it's that ghost is still. It gives you that one piece of the art piece that you look at and go like,
Well,
okay,
this is one of those pieces I'm keeping for myself.
yeah.
I appreciate this one and I really like it. So it's really cool to see a piece of art that was made of an event,
Hmm.
and the event that was happening was us watching somebody create art. So it's really just kind of cool.
Nice. And that's from the artists of Albion Discord made by
Hmm.
Michelin, right?
Yep. And now we're getting into one of the longer sections of the show. We're going to start looking at all the art that Uda-chan made over the last week.
I need to load all of these pre.
Now, now, you know how I said that, the whole stay in school thing, don't be making art during school. I really get the feeling that Uda-chan is doing her art during class. But
Maybe it's
I'm
art class,
actually I
Sheldon.
think that I think she should keep doing it.
Maybe it's art class.
She doesn't need to take any other classes besides art. She's fucking amazing.
That one doesn't work. The
What do you mean
Discord,
it doesn't work?
the Discord one, crossover content, and Harry Cutter works.
But they worked for me.
Crossover content. Nope.
Start at the top. Oh, here,
Access denied.
Uda-chan, like
Yeah,
you got to start.
I'll just do the first one then.
Yeah, do the
Yeah,
first one.
there we go. Wow. That
These are some sketches. You may have seen some of the versions that she's done of these characters in other places, because she seems to have hand sketched them out first
hmm.
and then taken them to her phone where she does her finished products. Up top, you can see like just the idea in her mind for doing a sketch for each one of the different cities, and then you see a couple of the different models she used, and then there's that old man that I was a big fan of who was about to get killed by his grandson.
It has the right names as well. It's Henry Shozen.
Harry Cutter, yes, I know.
Henry. See it down there? Henry.
Yes, like Henry Winkler, the Fonz.
We've seen the Martlock one before, right?
The
The
city. I think this is a new version of that city, actually.
Actually no, that's from Albion. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's why I've seen it before. That's cool. That's nice.
Yeah, she does some great art. We've got a ton of them.
Carlian one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is a hand drawn version, and we've seen this character before, the phone version.
Uh-huh.
And this is the looks like markers or pencils. I can't really tell. I think it might be pencil art.
What's that gay couple here?
This is hand holding.
Oh.
Remember we saw a different version of this. So this is how hand holding starts.
Right.
And, everybody's a little apprehensive about it.
Right. Right. Right.
And then you have panel number 2.
Oh, cute.
This is what happens when the hands get too sweaty. Kind
Nice.
of, just we don't want to hold hands anymore. And I'm interested to see what happens next, because I imagine that somebody's pulling out the hammer. That goes back to earlier art of hers where there was a hammer being used to play cricket. Not cricket. What's the stupid thing with
Bocce?
bocce ball? Thank you.
And then that one. Henry.
Good old Harry Cutter. Like, see, he's
Henry
got a
Cutter.
haircut in there, and it looks good. It looks good. He's got himself all dolled up for the dance. He's ready for tomorrow or 2 days from now when he shows up in Carlian.
Nice. Very well done. Very, very well done. Good job.
Very talented young lady. Absolutely. And you said the crossover content wasn't working?
Nope.
It works for me. Try it again, because it worked for me when I clicked on it.
It's a Discord thing to your thing.
Oh, it's Discord to my, so only I can see this.
Yep. Shozen. I just saw something in announcements. Albion Online.
I know. There's a new dev talk. We will watch it at the end of the show. But let's get through the content we have here.
Okay. Nice piece.
Nice piece. I think I've stopped writing that sentence midway through.
That's a really nice piece. Armor of Fortitude. Really proud of myself. One Mewtwo for. Didn't expect this one to turn out okay. He says okay.
If you can draw like that, you know it's turning out okay. Don't be so humble, man.
Wow.
This is damn good. Like,
I mean, it's on the background. Like the background art piece is from Albion, right?
it's from Albion, yep.
But the front.
But the front piece is
Yeah.
he made that, yeah.
Wow. Is that hand drawn? No, that's
It's PC. It's like
pretty
Photoshop.
cool.
Yeah. And I love the details in it. Like people are saying, I love the Gigapot in his, belt there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The proper sword. It's a. What helmet is this? Is this the knight helmet?
Mm-mm.
But it has that long thing on the bottom there. I think that's
Well,
knight.
hit the next screen. I think it'll show us where he got all of his pieces from.
The next screen. What's that?
Oh, did we not? Do I not have that one for you?
Nope.
Yeah, go to the hit the little arrow there, Bogul.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Didn't see that. So it's the Martla cape with a background. Oh, the Gigapod on the side. The Recruiter's cape. And the Kingmaker sword. Wow. Okay. It's a medic. No, Stormwolf is. Nice.
Says it took him 5 hours in Photoshop and is 103 layers.
Wait, what?
That's like 100 more layers than I use when I Photoshop.
Cool stuff.
That's impressive work.
I might have a new desktop background.
It's pretty sweet. There's a lot of good ones there. I gotta say the wolf in the dark there looks pretty freaking awesome.
I like colors, Shozen. I like colors.
Okay. Bogle likes colors. I like my desktop background to be dark so that when I like watch something, the sides of what I'm watching aren't all bright from colors.
Wow, that's it with the fan art today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
all
cool.
right. So I hear we have that new dev talk. Do you want to watch that for the first time as a community here?
Not shoutouts?
We can do shoutouts. Well, we'll stick around for a little minute, like a couple extra minutes today. Okay, Bogle says no.
No, well, it's good. It's 8 minutes of dev talk. We're fine.
Okay. All right.
Hellgate rework dev talk. 800 views. Okay.
Yeah, we're the first ones. This is the first.
Greetings everyone, and welcome to this Albion Online Dev Talk. I'm very excited to present the Hellgate rework to you today, our second big feature rework in the upcoming Call to Arms update. Hellgates have been around since the early days of Albion Online and enticed many players to shed their first blood, including myself, even though it was my blood that was shed. Hellgates are a great example of Albion's core concepts, tough PvP content with high risk and high reward. After concentrating on solo player features such as corrupted dungeons, we wanted to have a look at one of our oldest group PvP features in the game. We started to investigate, crunch numbers, looked into feedback. We created a questionnaire directly targeted at Hellgate players, asking for what you would like to see. Based on your feedback, we set out to improve the availability of Hellgates, to make the Hellgate PvE more entertaining, to create a variety in map layouts that support different playstyles, to implement a matchmaking system so that every party faces a worthy opponent, and to tackle issues with the old Hellgates, such as reset compositions, which we addressed by creating the lava mechanic. But we didn't stop there. we created a new mode for the Hellgates, the 10v10 Hellgates, where large groups can fight for even bigger rewards. Let's have a closer look at how we improved the availability of Hellgates. To find a Hellgate, you will no longer need to search for a demon who only spawns at specific intervals and only at a few static locations. Instead, you can use a Hellgate map, which will create a Hellgate close to you. These maps can be crafted at your local artifact foundry, looted from mobs, or bought at any marketplace of your convenience. Similar to dungeon maps, you will have to be in an appropriate zone to use them. The Hellgate will then spawn a few zones away from you, so that the danger of actually getting to your Hellgate is not lost in this rework. Once you find your Hellgate, it will test your worthiness. You will need to fulfill a base item power requirement, which is a new stat. This stat only takes your gear itself into account, the tier, the quality, and the enchantment level. Neither your destiny progress nor your modifiers can count towards this value. The base item power entry requirement will make sure that you will never encounter an overcharged 4.1 player in a Hellgate ever again. And at that same time, it makes every PvP encounter more profitable. You will also need to be in a party that is big enough to enter the Hellgate. So you will need at least 2 people for 2v2s, 5 people for 5v5s, and so on. Channeling to enter the Hellgate is also no longer interruptible by damage. If someone wants to harass you while you're entering a Hellgate, they will need to get up and close and actually stop you from entering. As soon as the ritual has finished, you are teleported into one of 10 new Hellgate maps, which have been designed to feature unique themes and add a variety of different gameplay experiences. Some maps feature chokes, others height differences, and yet others are vast and open. On entering a Hellgate, you have a chance to be matched against another party based on the average infamy of your party, in which case you will join their Hellgate. If no suitable opponent is found, you will enter your own new Hellgate. The longer you go without any PvP interaction, the bigger the range of acceptable opponents will become. Eventually you will enter another party's Hellgate, or another party will enter yours. As long as no other party is trying to claim your Hellgate, you can complete it by gaining infamy. You can do this by killing any Hellspawn you find. Keep in mind to play this smart. You can kill them in any way and sequence you want, creating your own way of clearing a Hellgate. You can either bomb through a big amount of smaller imps, or annihilate big mobs that hold more infamy. Depending on which Hellgate layout you are in, you will find different mobs, mini-bosses, and very rarely you will even encounter a boss. When you do though, you will be rewarded greatly for defeating them. But beware, there are no longer only 2 types of demons, both of which explode. We have added numerous new demons to guard Hell, making a waiting time for the PvP action more entertaining. As the PvE has become more challenging, we have implemented a system that will remove all remaining demons from the playing field if another party enters the Hellgate. Only those guarding something valuable, like a chest or a shrine, will remain. It might be worth checking those out after you've gotten rid of the other party. So if you hear rumbling in the background and see a flashing screen and demons engulfed in flames, you are probably in for a fight. The stage is set for the showdown, but be wary, if the fight takes too long, Hell will feel cheated and will start the new rising lava mechanic. The lava mechanic is a zone that will slowly creep towards the center of the map, to eventually form a final arena. This arena is specifically designed to offer a plethora of different strategies. The lava consists of 2 areas, the so-called warning area and the lava itself. The warning area will deal a small but noticeable amount of damage to you, while the lava will deal more and more damage to you the longer you are in the area. We obviously don't want to turn Hell into ginormous Demon Cape proc, to be used by all sorts of stun and CC combos. And this is why you will become completely immune to CC once you've been in the lava for some time. The CC immunity and the damage stacks will fall off once you've left the lava. If the fight still hasn't come to a conclusion, even though the final arena has been enclosed for a while, the lava will start to slowly close completely, until only one party is left. Satisfied by the bloodshed, Hell will call back lava, so that the victors can loot to their heart's content. Defeating an enemy team will also finish the Hellgate, and lets your party continue onward. Once you've gained enough infamy by killing demons, or you have killed an opposing party, you have completed your Hellgate, and a marker will appear on your minimap, showing you where to go next. If you have killed an enemy party to complete this Hellgate, the Hell will reward you with an additional chest. Next to the chest, you will find a portal and a gate of hell. The portal will bring you back to the open world. The gate of hell lets you chain directly into a new Hellgate, giving you another opportunity to find a battle. The gate works similar to the outside portal. It will check if your party is still equipped to continue and if there are still enough party members alive to fight. This is how all Hellgates will play out, in any of the 6 Hellgate types, which are 2v2, 5v5 and also the brand new 10v10. All in either lethal or non-lethal. And now to a slightly more technical note. Let's talk about Infamy and Matchmaking, IP requirements and caps. Infamy works very similar to the Infamy found in Corrupted Dungeons, yet it is its own independent ranking, shared only within its own mode. There will be a separate 2v2, 5v5 and 10v10 ranking. The higher your Infamy, the better the loot in the respective Hellgate will be, and the higher Infamy opponents you will find. As mentioned earlier, the longer you are in a Hellgate environment without finding a Hellgate match, the wider your search radius will become until you eventually find a match. Killing players will take a portion of their infamy and add it to yours. The same will happen to you if you are killed. To find you as many quality matches as possible, we try to hit a delicate balance with the IP caps and requirements. We want a hardcore feature that is at the same time inclusive and still competitive. Hellgates depend strongly on the player base, as the more players participate, the bigger the match pool will be, which in turn leads to a more accurate and speedy matchmaking process. We know that the desired balance between accessibility and competitiveness is a tough one to hit, so we'll keep a close eye on player feedback and our own stats, and adjust these numbers if needed. And that's all for today. We hope you are as excited about the new Hellgates as we are, and that you are looking forward to test yourself against your fellow adventurers in this fully redesigned system when the Call to Arms update goes live on March the 17th. Thank you all for watching, and good luck answering the Call to Arms.
Wow. That was a good one, Shozen.
Yeah, just give me a second to mute my Twitch so I don't hear myself. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oof.
Call to Arms, March 17th. Hellgate's the final Dev Talk of the series, I think. When we talked about the Dev Talks earlier, I was surprised that we didn't have the Hellgate one yet, but wow, it made it in time, and it's a great one. I learned a lot, and I'm sort of still processing, but
Yeah, I'm very excited about that MMR system, the ranking system for Hellgates. It's going to be great. So many people have complained about getting matched up against people who either didn't bring good gear or like just were rats.
rats. Oh. I like the new stat that you're when you enter the Hellgate that you get the base average item power 1. Let me show that. I think that was in the video, right? So that should move up the rat level a little bit at least.
You'll make it harder. Well, you'll be getting better rewards. You know what I mean? Like there's been people who are, going in with the T4, T4-1 forever in ratty crap builds that really just take away from so much of the joy that the higher level players had. And they're like, you have to do 5 or 6 of them in a row to actually go up against somebody who's competitive with you. And I don't think they're going to have that problem anymore. The problem is going to be is how often are you going to be able to survive as 5 or 10 to link through to the next one. Like I worry about those 10-man teams. Like how many guys are really going to be linking through to the next one?
Probably only 2, huh?
Yeah, it'll be really good for 2s. Absolutely
yes.
wonderful for 2s, the linkage. 5, I think you'll see a number of teams that can do it and work their way up the infamy charts, but then eventually they're going to start running into people where they're going to have to go back and get another player. But it's not nearly as frustrating as playing 4 or 5 of them against somebody who's just ratting you and just running around and stuff. And with the floor is lava situation, that's going to be less as well because everybody is kind of forced into the same area eventually. I'm really looking forward to it.
The
I'm
idea
not
of
looking forward to fighting against 4 one-handed maces, though.
I mean, it's said you get CC immunity if you're in the lava, right? So
Yeah, but it's the
getting kicked into it, right? Yeah.
well, there's a new little meta going around right now with 4 one-handed maces and a Hallow Fall. It's
But I think you were
a thing.
referencing the other one,
It's a
the other
thing.
maze, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, oh well. I think we might have to rewatch that video tomorrow again.
Yeah, we
But
will.
I'm glad we got that in too, and I'm also glad we could show that today. That was nice. Cool. I just got a message from Robin, by the way. Robin Hood RS call to arms 8K background. So
Yeah, I already put that on my background.
if
Well, that
you,
happened. That's why it took
I'm
me a
not
long
downloading
time to
it
get
now, but
back.
if you want this one in high resolution, check the Reddits, and I'll
Oh,
link
it's
it
only
in.
29 megs. You click on it 2 seconds later, it's there. Wow,
One,
you got bad
2.
internet.
There you go.
There it is. Look at that. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that.
It's big.
It's big. Well, Bogle, you know that those double wide monitors we have? Look how well you can really zoom in. Oh my God. Is that using the new Photoshop zoom technology?
It's just that big, is it?
It's that big.
Robin
8K.
linked it in Twitch chat if you want that. It's really nice. Sweet. All right, I think that's the thing to end it here. I think today was a very
I thought we were
artsy
doing
show.
the shout outs, Bogle. Remember? We're going to stay like, no?
Sure, go ahead.
There's 60 of them. Are you ready?
Oh God. Go you start. I sit down.
Oh, wow. This is going to be a really belated birthday message. Happy belated birthday to Sarge, now the 5th string caller for Blue Army. Hey, that's better than the 13th, which he was before. Well done, Sarge. Vaporu to that stepsister. Oh. Step bro, I'm stuck.
Tournament names. Who
Yeah.
chooses these?
Yeah.
Who approves these?
Not me.
Yes.
Sorry, I just T Galante says, "What? Let's go, Purple Cobras. My sister's is on that team. Let's go." By Erne Wolf BFF.
Shout out to my lads in chat.
Oh, that's your new BFF. I take that back. Your new BFF. Yeah, my
Shout
bad.
out to my lads in the chat listening to DJ Lupac mix 9 days ago.
Enerade. Yeah, that's the first positive thing I've ever seen from him.
Oh.
Yo, does this thing work? Amberost. Sure, it works. Eventually. Oh, on the tanks gives a little casts a little shade at Bogle here. The only thing Bogle is good at casting is his shadow. Love you, Bogle.
Wow.
On the tanks.
Wow, on the tanks. Oh, okay.
But you're not a shoutcaster. You're a host and a producer. So
I click buttons. Yes, that's my thing. I click buttons. Mr. Flacco 1 shouts out squad BA1. He doesn't say squad, he says squad BA1.
Squad. All right.
That one we skip.
Okay, yeah, this one we have to skip.
Tol Gavatar. Why are you laughing? Season 13 Ottoman?
Ottoman. They're gonna win it.
I mean, isn't that like
Nerf Arcane from Fatnex? You know what? I'd rather see it change than calling it a nerf. I don't think that the W should be Magic Shock. Like if you click on another arcane, you shouldn't get 2 silences. Like one on your Q and one on your W. It should be something like the bubble, you know? Something that is clearly arcane-y, feels very arcane-y, but doesn't give you that triple silence that one hand gives you. And I say this as somebody who plays one hand arcane.
Gongshim, shout outs. Crimsic didn't make it F. Aw. Oh, what?
Am I hearing somebody saying that one day nature will be viable for ZVZ? Okay. Um, that's news to me.
A shout out to the oh no, we missed that Shozen. Shout out to the 10v10 Hellgate Tournament going on March 14th. Yesterday, 23.
Did we miss that?
I think so. Aw, reclaimed XD.
I feel bad. Sorry about that. My bad.
Keeper of Nature. Keep one hand arcane. Bring back Grudge Glaive. Bring back Old Pause Radios. Break the game. Keeper of Nature. That's a weird request, is it?
I wanted to say something and then I was like, I'm not gonna insult another game. I'll be nice.
Enerade says, bring back a Glaive Sticky Pot meta.
I would do it.
Okay.
Okay, that's twice I'm agreeing with Enerade. Uh-oh, this is problems.
Enerade saying, buff Sticky Pot, please.
3 times. Come on. Let's
Crimsic.
TikTok best guild from Crimsic. Yeah, okay. I hear that they've actually been participating in ZVZs with skills instead of just their ability to pick up bags.
Shout out to Shoes. Shoes are great.
Doom Chinchilla. I agree with Doom Chinchilla on that one. Surprising amount of agreement on that one. You know, when I go outside, you know what I like to do? Put on shoes.
Oh, that's a surprise. Okay. Wayland Hero says TikTok on top. Neat TikTok on top. I kind of think. What's that?
Gov reformed Vaporu. Maybe it's GOV. Maybe there's a guild initials.
Look how many people are orange right now in my background.
Your background is the background image.
No, in Limehurst.
We can't see you in. I don't see you in Limehurst. I just see an image, Bogul. Do I need to refresh my screen?
Yes. Never mind. In Mind Nerd We Trust, Rafael Lima. Okay, that worked.
Okay.
Doromir 98 also said test.
Yep, test.
White or not Albion raffle. That's emoji.
You know what? That reminds me. Let me pull another one.
It's always good to remind Shozen of things, guys.
Jinsum Niz. And Hots, you still haven't claimed your prize yet. You got to do that or you're not getting it. That's all there is to it. Raffle, Alf the Ace. I started playing your game this week and I love it. And now I somehow ended up here watching this tournament and I barely understand. Shout out to Shozen for looking like a scruffy Roni the limo driver. Rumen Kush. Oh, well, thanks.
What's Roni, their limo driver? Never mind. Exlebopeka says 1.
That's a test. Reject Party is recruiting. Criers.
Sho Shindima says Grak. And the fleece says Raphael. Mage Killer 14, Dr. Liberal Dumbass is an interesting name.
It is.
One
It
of the
didn't
tournament
save him,
winners. No.
No. I have never seen a more lopsided fight than that fight in the finals in round 2.
Hmm.
That was ridiculous. Salve?
The Roman greeting. Lukin has
uh,
1, 2, 1, 3.
Oh, okay. I don't speak Roman.
I'm Borges says Porque Africano, and then a bunch of questions that I can't read. Something
Porque
Mano.
worried todos os divas. Yeah, I can't. Nope, I'm done. How many people die per day in Albion?
Oof. A few 100,000?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe a mil or so. I don't know.
I don't know. No, it's not.
No.
It's not quite a mil.
No. On big
Probably
days?
like
Invasion Day?
200,000. Not even. Well, if
There's no official statistics on that, is there?
No, I don't have any statistics on that, and I'm just trying to think. There are people who die so many times. I mean, like when you watch Arch versus BA, you know that there's at least half of those guys died 4 times. So it could be like 250,000.
Timmy005 says Black Order number 1.
It's true. He is correct.
What's Cutty mean?
I think he means cutie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tazik, the most cutie of the shoutcasters. Sorry, Lulu and Chosen.
Lord Varys, yeah. It's okay. Fake it.
Ronnie the
King
limo driver.
Koval 23 gave us a link and we can't like do links. Sorry. But he's recruiting to that link. I apologize. Can't do that.
Shout out to E-Docs, top 1 tank in the world. E-Docs. Top 1 of what?
Top 1 tank in the world.
Mercy God.
Swap's VP says Cargera will take this. Yeah, he did. He really did.
Shout out to Zed Witty. Shouts out. Shout out to Zed Witty, best Albion online content creator. I see what you did there, sir. Zed Witty. Reg Eye. Anti-Cymax number 1. Okay.
I don't Woof woof wins again. Akion.
That's a long shout out session, Shozen.
We're not done yet. We still got 400 more to go.
No.
Shout out to Elevate to becoming the next PoE blob.
By Oli Farms? Wait, what? Are Elevate?
I don't think that's happened yet. Like we watched some ZBZs today and they chased each other around for 40 minutes.
Okay. Just, you scared me there for a second.
He might be right though. I mean, like the way Syndic works, like if he is beating you and he knows he's beating you, oftentimes he'll give you that option to just start paying him rent.
Wow.
Shout out to Freya, Super Monkey TO3. All right. I like that name.
And he has another one. Shout out to Shozen Mans deserves his own avatar icon in Albion. What's Mans?
Like the man deserves his own avatar icon.
Oh, Shozen does deserve his own avatar icon, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I would rather have my voice in the game as the Donna Carlian. I would have rather had that than an icon. Still bitter. Shout out to Frog with a little heart. from Dr. Wall.
John Kitu shouts out Mind Nerd and King Just Beasts. Shout out. Again, Whale and Hero also shout outs TikTok on top again. Spam here. Why is there spam? Let's remove this. Water Grip, NIMBY, number 1. Mateos Machado 7 says HC, number 1. We have a lot of number 1s today.
There's a lot of number 1s. There's a lot of number 1 guilds out there. Queen BR is a rat. Phoenix 8 killer. Okay.
And he's
Again?
really wanting to put that across and puts it the same one again.
Yeah, Queen BR is a rat.
Apparently.
Sure. Nice fight to see. TZ1 Moss. Now, they were great fights. That was 2 days ago. We got some really good fights in. It was really fun to watch that 20v20 that came down to the wire. Venmo rules kids. Master Griffin N. Venmo number 1. Leoki bruh.
SRS Eric Surisk says go.
Cool. Oh, whoa. We lost one. We both hit mark is complete. Oh, okay.
Activa Boy says, do you want to learn German and how to pronounce Sali? Whisper Detlefino in game and have fun while learning German. Detlefino, free German lessons. Oh, I'll write that down.
Well, can I get some free German lessons? My daughter and wife are trying to learn German just in case SBI ever wants me to move to Berlin.
Hallo, mein Name ist Shozen. Ich mag
Hallo.
Hamburger und Pommes.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
I
am a donut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Havali Bursay says smiley face. To my guild, Masakara from Fraser Dude. Masakara. Let's look at this. Doesn't exist.
It's great when they spell their guild name wrong.
Yep. Yep. I tried. There you go.
Activer Boy, for you, Bogul, to feel better.
Aww.
Our newest mod. Shout out to Activer Boy.
What?
Shout out to my wife for my new custom RGB LED custom dead lizard sign for my gaming room. My wife is better than yours, dead lizard. That is one of the best shout outs we've ever had. Good. I'm so happy for you. I want to see that that custom RGB. Send me an image of it, man, and I will show it on the show as art for the next community show.
What if it's a male genital?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
I get the feeling that it's like his name, but like you can customize the colors.
Now I want to see it too. Okay.
And it's for his.
If it's not an Albion troll, then I want to see it too.
Well, it's Dead Lizard. Dead Lizard's a big fan of the show, and I don't think he'd do that to us.
I think he's a big troll.
He is, though.
Yeah. One day nature will be viable for ZVZ. I have faith. Revon ZZ.
See, is it not?
It is kinda.
It's, yeah.
Bohnenkraut Saft says, make Hellgates great again. Yes, Wednesday.
They're doing it.
Saft.
Working
Wednesday. Wednesday they will be great again.
Yeah, they're telling me Willie isn't a troll, so Dead Lizard is not a troll. See, like, you know.
Sorry, dude. Me troll, maybe not about my sign. Okay, I'll take it. Okay.
I would love to see that sign, man. I'm serious about that. You put that on Reddit and send me a link, and I'll put it on the show. I really want to see it.
Fraser dude says try mascara. I spelled it wrong. Yes. All right, let me try this again, sir.
I love that he's like, yeah, I did it. It was my bad.
There you go. Nevermore. Alliance. Mascara Guild. That's a cool guild if you don't know how to spell a guild, dude. Bridgewatch, Hideout NT8, some PvP area, dungeon runs, Discord link. Good things. Mascara.
Well, they do put that you must be respectful when you visit the guild island. I don't know. You're going to limit the number of players who'll go there.
Oh man. Well, shout out to Fraser dude for making that corrections. There you go.
Mm-hmm. It's OV wants to people complaining about complaining. Oh, it's complaining inception right there.
George
People
was
complaining
taken.
about people
Shouts out
complaining
Shozen
about-
Bogul for being great. Oh,
thanks,
you, sir.
Jord.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, you're pretty great too. I do appreciate all of our mods and the hard work they do to keep this channel serviceable. I was reading Twitter earlier this week where a guy was like, "Do I need mods if I have 1,500 viewers and I don't really get trolled?" And somebody's like, "No," and I'm like, "I've got 200 viewers and need 5 mods."
Welcome to Albion. Fresh Kiwi, get out of here. What are you doing? Your mom.
He's shouting out your mom
Wow.
because she's great.
She is. Shout out to all the trolls. Keep up the good work by Raven ZZ. Yes, keep up the good work.
And I think we're done. Okay, no more shout outs. Whew. We did it.
Nice.
We did it. All right. Until next week, the shout outs have been made. Oh, Corbob, did I not get you your Oh yeah, Corbob, you're right. I need to get you a gold code. I'm gonna write that down. I sent out the gold codes for yesterday. Somehow yours did not show up. Hold on. I'm writing this down on paper for him. This is important. I have not missed a gold code yet, and this would have pissed me off.
Nice. See, personal service by Mr. Shozen. Yeah, you said shout outs until next week. We will be back tomorrow though with more Albion content. We will have our ZVZ show tomorrow 17:45 ish. Then we do have the Newsday Tuesday show where we will sort of do a last minute hype, get ready for a CTA sort of thing, and then at an hour later, together with Tazik, we will be doing some 5 versus 5 coverage, look at some of the new things, and then on Wednesday we will have our special CTA community hangout stream, I would almost call it, right? Where we'll just be around, we'll show some of the things live, jumping around with a GM account, stalking some people, showing some things on the map, showing some of the new features, and just having some fun hanging out, I guess.
Well, there's a couple of features I do want to explain, so it's not just going to be us hanging out, because I do think that the faction warfare map needs to have a little bit of an explanation for some people, just to let them know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, yeah, we're going to hang out, look at new features, maybe look at some of the last-minute updates to the patch, talk about our favorite things that have been changed, new things that are there. We're going to zoom in on the flora. Look at it real close.
Maybe we should do one of these streams where it's just, landscape, and it's just Albion landscape somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and then the guy who finds that POV gets to be on the stream and gets a gold code or something.
Remember when I used to do the lost and found, or the hide and seek? But then they stopped letting me give out prizes from my bank.
Only officially sanctioned prizes, Shozen.
I know. One day I will find a way to get around that.
Well, I think we're done for today, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for all that great art that we had today. Thank you for all the shout outs. I hope you guys are getting ready for the Call to Arms update releasing on Wednesday. there's so much craziness that is going to happen over the next week and beyond over the next few weeks, while everybody's going to be hilariously bad at faction warfare. So get around and take your friends and prep yourself for the CTA stuff. Maybe get your sets ready already. You know, prep some loadouts for your mates, and then you can send them around on come Wednesday, or maybe just do some Hellgates.
I think Sabotage just may have figured out a way I can give away stuff on stream. Gonna do it. Where are you, Fun Stealer? We're gonna do this. All right, one last raffle. I'm gonna actually archive this one, and as soon as it gets to 30 people, I'm going to pull the raffle. So it is live now. Get in on it. Let's hope we get 30 people, you know. And while that's going on, I'm going to look up who we're going to raid.
Ooh.
I like to raid people.
Not gonna.
Oh, I know who we're raiding.
Who?
Albion Pew Pew.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah, of course. That's why we got to do it. If he's back, I got to do it. I love that guy.
Nice. Let's make him, let's try to not distract him so he doesn't buy a potion for like 10 million silver again.
Poor dude. Poor dude.
But he's good at PvP though, right? I think that potion is worth that 10 mil anyway. I think we're at 30-ish, Shozen. Are we? 29? Guys, with one more person for the raffle. One more?
Oh, we got 33. We got it. And we're done. Rain Key.
Nice.
You have won the raffle. You have won the raffle. Now you have to claim your prize. You need to whisper me, and that prize will be yours.
Let's go.
And I'm going to start that host. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back again tomorrow at 18 UTC, followed by another daily show where we'll be going over the patch notes for Call to Arms. And then finally, we will have 5v5 content at 20 UTC with the great Taziki.
Goodbye.